Hi, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from yourblackworld.com. And today I was thinking about what else I have to do while I'm here in Chicago. I'm about to head out of here and go to Louisville, Kentucky. I'm going to get a chance to meet with a respected friend and colleague, Dr. Kevin Cosby, who runs a mega church down there called St. Stephen's, and it's a great church, and he's a great guy, and I have so much respect for him. But today I was thinking about a person I met with yesterday, Father Michael Pfleger. And I was thinking about the fact that I have this tremendous admiration for this guy. And what's interesting to me is that this admiration is so contrasted by borderline irritation and disdain I end up having for certain other people. And you've seen both sides of me. You've seen when I really admire people, and you've seen when I've kind of gone pretty hard on people, or gone ham, as some people like to say. And I can't help it. It's just who I am. I have to be honest when I talk, and I'm not going to stop telling the truth. But I was thinking about why it is. I was asking myself. I said, what is it that makes me have so much admiration for Father Pfleger, Cornel West, Jesse Jackson? But then, I can flip around and be really irritated with somebody like Touré on MSNBC or Melissa Harris Perry, people like that. And I think here's what it is. It's not that I hate these people. I don't hate any of them, but I'm just going to tell you the truth about how I feel. I think that what gets to me is that I'm sick and tired of living in a world where black people kind of come last, where black issues don't really matter, where they get swept off the table, where we've got all these prominent black folks from Al Sharpton across the board on MSNBC, and they're talking about all this stuff that white people want them to talk about. They're talking about global warming and immigration and gay marriage and all this other stuff. And we got all these teenagers in the hood that are just dying every day. Black women are dying from HIV every day. You've got, mass incarceration with families that have been devastated by the prison industrial complex. You've got massive amounts of poverty, foreclosures. I remember when I went to see Father Pfleger, and he told me how many families have had to move in to some of the church facilities because they've lost their homes. And none of these Negroes on television are talking about this. And I think that's probably what bothers me the most. I think that what gets to me is that I am sick and tired of black people and black issues being last on the list, to being an inconvenient reality, to being something that we feel that we have the option of ignoring and throwing away and throwing off the table if we want to talk about something else. The fact is, it's become unprofitable to give a damn about black people. And that is probably the source of that irritation that you see sometimes when I write, sometimes when I go pretty hard on people. And I don't mean to be a mean person. I'm not a mean guy, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Our children matter too. And when I look at, and I contrast, I look at, somebody like a Touré or whatever, I'm not just picking on Touré, but just, the Negroes that you see, doing whatever they're doing. And I contrast that to the admiration I have for Father Pfleger, who's not black, but he's one of the greatest black men ever, if you ask me. And I saw where Father Pfleger literally went out and got the gang leaders together in Chicago and committed the very dangerous act of bringing them all together on a basketball court. People were telling him, somebody's going to get shot, something horrible is going to happen, but he stuck to his guns, and he did what was right. He did what was right without worrying about the consequences, without worrying about how much money he might lose, without worrying about what people are going to think. And to me, that's what we need. We need to love ourselves enough to be willing to put it on the line for our people, and to not feel that we have to go fight for somebody else's people in order to get more money or to get more status or to get on a bigger television show or whatever. I'm not going to try to say that gay marriage is not an important issue to some people. Sure. Whatever. Immigration is very important to the Latino community, but I just resent the idea that many of our leading black public figures have been hijacked into talking about these other issues and ignoring what's happening to our kids. And so that's why you will see me riding to the end. I used to run pretty close to Al Sharpton, but I jumped off that ship because I didn't like the direction it was going. But I run very well with Cornel West, in spite of, my differences with some of what he says, but I run with Cornel West, Father Michael Pfleger, Minister Louis Farrakhan, Reverend Jesse Jackson, and a lot of those people who don't care about there being any kind of inconvenience about being black. It's okay to be black. It's okay to love our kids. And if we don't do it, nobody else will. Well, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World. Please take care. Have a wonderful day. I'm gone. Peace.